There's nothing quite like the county fair. You could say it's kind of a showcase of life on the plains, the farms, the ranches. With the excitement of the kids and their animals, the anticipation of 4-H and FFA competitions, the expectation of the auctions, the pomp and circumstance of the parades, the unpredictability of rodeo events, the tear-it-up excitement of the Demolition Derby, plus the tastes of the cowboy cook-off. For many, this is the culmination of a year's worth of hard work. At the very least, it's a week's worth of fun for the whole family. But what you're about to see is how it unfolds at the Lincoln County Fairgrounds in Hugo, Colorado. You see, out here on the plains, it's one of the premier events of the year. The competition is running high. Youngsters have been grooming their animals and their own skills at handling them for many months. Now the competition has come. In the pens and stalls, the horses, cattle, sheep, hogs, and poultry are groomed for their best performances. And it's equally as much about the handlers as it is about the animals. When the competition is over, the prize winners are paraded by their owners and auctioned off to the highest bidders. Now, making it to the real competition starts much earlier, when you're just old enough to handle your own pet, and sometimes even talk about it with the Lincoln County Fair Queen. It's called the Pocket Pets for Youngsters.
Does he always have this little harness on? Yeah? All right, well, thank you for coming, so you can have one of these ribbons. And he likes to climb. He likes to climb stuff? Yeah? Well, and he always sharpens his nails when my mom leaves. Uh-oh. Does she get upset? She tells me sharpening his nails on his toys. Okay, thank you for coming.
Yeah, well, there's not exactly a scheduled event for future farmers or ranchers. This little cowpoke just kind of made up his own. Across the fairgrounds in the arena, there's another event where 5 to 7-year-olds get their first taste of what it's like to stay on a ride for at least 8 seconds. It's called mutton busting, kind of a kindergarten for would-be bull and bronc riders who must wear protective gear and helmets before they go into the chutes, get onto the back of a lamb, and with 2 fistfuls of wool, bust out of the chute and try to hang on for a full 8 seconds.
Both hands. Squeeze hard with your legs, boy. He's ready. He's ready. He's ready. You ready? Yep. Here you go, buddy. Here you go. There you go.
It's an event they will likely remember for the rest of their lives. Now, the final day of the fair kicks off with a parade right through downtown Hugo. Traffic stops in both directions for just about 40 minutes while the fair queen and her court, floats from different county businesses, and the Colorado VFW band pass in review for spectators in the park and those physically parked on the curb and the sidewalks in front of the local businesses. In fact, it's a convenient time to visit the shops while traffic picks up and the truckers add their flavor to what we might call sort of a post-parade, with encouragement from the crowd to sound off with those big diesel horns. Back on the fairgrounds, the VFW band continues the music for fairgoers under the grandstands near the food court. The Cowboy Up in Kiowa Dutch Oven Cook-Off is now underway, an annual event at the fair where you can not only see how they did it, but taste the results of cowboy grub as it might have been from the back of chuck wagons on the open range.
We do it together. My husband does the main dish usually, and then we tag team everything else.
The gist of this cooking is teach people the down-home cooking and how they cooked on the trail back in the days. You don't have to have a microwave, you can still do it over a campfire or just down-home cooking.
It's really hard to beat.
Got some beef pot pie here with a sourdough crust on it, and some biscuits that are good enough to eat. The good recipe for that is given to me by Brianna, a young friend of mine, and she was fixing them for 4-H.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure, just like the husband buckets, so just pile it on. Doesn't matter where he'll eat.
Right next door, the pavilion offers a chance to cool off. See the award winners in craft, mechanical, and fashion categories.
Welcome Michaela Taylor, a 12-year-old from the Walks Camp 4-H Club. This is Michaela's 5th year in 4-H and her 3rd year in the sewing project.
You might want to watch the miniature trains on the Colorado East Central Railroad run past a recreation of historical Lincoln County landmarks, plus a tribute to the agricultural significance of the area. Now, we all know no county fair would be complete without the rodeo, with all of the traditional events on Friday night and again on Saturday afternoon. As the sun first thinks about setting, the rodeo arena is literally transformed into one of the fair's favorite events, the Demolition Derby. The grandstand is packed, and as you'll see, the races result in a rather rocky start. The Lincoln County Fair. If you're looking for a fun day trip from Denver, or a day trip from Colorado Springs, or anywhere in between, it's just a bit more than an hour away. Less than a tank full for sure. If you're just passing through, it's only 12 miles south of I-70 on U.S. Highways 40 and 287. It's on the southeast side of town. Look for more information on clincolncounty.com, and we'll look for you there at the Lincoln County Colorado Fair.